Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Spiritual Master, logging in, back again with another video. We are back. You know what? Actually, let's take a walk. It's about to pour here any minute. So we're gonna make this video nice and short and sweet. So we are back with another beautiful message here for you today, man. I know y'all see the title. I know you see the title of the video. The truth about psychedelics and spirituality, right? Ladies and gentlemen, understand psychedelics has been around here in the world for a very long time, right? And this video is not about promoting doing drugs. I don't promote doing drugs, but when it comes to spirituality and when it comes to psychedelics, they do go hand in hand, right? There's DMT, there's psilocybin, there's the toad. Like Mike Tyson was very, there's a video of him on YouTube talking about the toad, right? And basically what these things do, right? They take you to a different state of mind, a different state of being where you start to see the truth about life, right? Where you start to see things that maybe you weren't prepared to see. I don't encourage people to do anything that their consciousness is not ready to experience. You got to understand something. If you're not ready to experience certain things, I don't recommend you do it, right? Maybe you're not ready to see certain things. Maybe you're not ready to see how certain people, how they really are on the inside, right? But when you do these psychedelics, you start to see that none of this is real. You're not real. I'm not real. None of this is real. This is all an illusion, right? I don't think psychedelics is something that anybody should take, bro. I don't think you should just go out and do it because it takes a lot of consciousness, right? If you're not ready, I don't recommend you going through the back door of spirituality. You need to go through the front door, right? Where you have your awakening, you heal your trauma, you go through all the stuff you're going through, and then you see certain things and experience certain things naturally. There's a lot of people who take psychedelics, they go through different dimensions, they see different things, and then it screws them up. It fries their nervous system because they're not ready to see certain things. Some people are not ready to see that their biggest enemy is the one who pretended to be their biggest fan. Y'all gotta understand, bro, sometimes you think it'd be the person closest to you. It'd be your own family members that don't want to see you win, right? It'd be your own family members that are trying to put spells on you because they don't want you to proceed. They don't want you to progress in life because they didn't get a chance to do it. Like, dang, God, why are you favoring my son? What about me? It be your own family in psychedelics. They will, bro, sometimes you will see the truth in your own family and you may not be ready to see that, and it may cause depression. So understand the truth about psychedelics when it comes to spirituality. Okay, the rain is starting to come down. Let's go get some shelter, bro. I knew this was gonna happen. We're in Florida. Y'all remember that. But bro, it be your own family members sometimes. In this world, one thing that I've learned is that you only have yourself. You came into this world alone and you're going to leave alone. And that's not being negative. It's a fact. It's a fact. And that's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, bro. A lot of people struggle with understanding that fact. You came into this world alone, you're going to leave alone. So if you're not ready to experience certain things when it comes to these psychedelics, I would skip it, right? But if you are going to, which I don't recommend, I'm not telling you to go do it, But you live your own life. If you are going to, understand that you're going to see. If you're not ready for your ego to die, if you're not ready for your ego death, then I wouldn't do it. Because what's going to happen is your ego going to die. Your ego's going to die. You're going to see how none of this is real. All this is an illusion. Right? Ironically enough, and it's pouring now. Look at this. We're not going to stop. This is beautiful, bro. Look at this. It's water. It's rain. The universe is purging old energies, people. With this rain. Look at this. But anyways, if you're not ready to see the truth, then don't take it. But if you are ready, prepare yourself. Be with the right people. Have the right mindset going into it. Because they go hand in hand. Spirituality and psychedelics go hand in hand. Do you know at the time of your death, DMT is released out of your brain? That is a fact. Go look it up, people. DMT is released out of your brain. So basically death, scientifically speaking, is you tripping out. Basically, technically. That's why a lot of times when people are on their deathbed and they're watching their family member doze off or just not be there, they start to talk to people that are not there because the person dying is tripping. The person dying can see him because they're tripping. DMT is released. So basically, if you want to know what dying is, I get, you see where I'm going with it, right? People, a lot of the stuff that they teach us to fear, we don't have to fear, bro. If you've ever done psychedelics, that's basically death. That's what happens when you die. But the difference is you don't come back. You don't come to. You don't come back to say, oh, okay, I'm done tripping. No, you go. That's it. So you start to see, man, and I know this is a very sensitive topic, right? A lot of people are like, bro, what you mean? Like, yeah, sometimes it's the person closest to you that offers you the greatest opportunity for transformation. Sometimes it's your mother, it's your father, who you think is supposed to be there for you, but in reality, they're secretly working behind your back to tear you down. When you wake up and you have a spiritual awakening, remember in The Matrix, right? When Neo, when he had his awakening and he woke up, everyone became an agent. Everyone. Because he became awake, the system uses people closest to the awakened one, as an agent. I'm gonna say that again, bro, just in case you didn't hear me. The powers that be uses people closest to you, closest to the awakened one, as a potential agent because they're not awake yet. That's why if you're not awake, technically you're an enemy. So it be the closest people to you that you need to watch out for. That's why this awakening is not for the weak. It's not something, people think awakening is supposed to be this walk in the park. No pun intended, because I'm at the park. That's what people think. It's supposed to be this easy walk in the park. It's not. It's not. It takes a lot of discernment. It takes a lot of spiritual discernment. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of tedious healing. Right? It takes a lot of letting go because I love my parents, right? You love your parents. You love your girlfriend. You love your wife. You love your husband. But if they're not helping you ascend to the next level, you need to let them go. That's the hard truth about life. Because guess what? When you came into this world, like I said before, you came by yourself. You didn't come with nobody else. Your parents do for you, yes, but you didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be here. I'm doing the best job I can with my life that I've been given. You're not obligated to do nothing for nobody. They have to do for themselves. That's why cycles never be bro. That's why cycles are never broken, because people don't take responsibility. That's the same reason why people leech on to religion. Y'all bro, do you understand? This is why people attach themselves to religion, because it's the easy way out. I don't have to diet. I don't have to worry about what I put in my mouth. I don't have to worry about my actions, because I can rely on someone else to come save me from my bad decisions. The hair on my arms are standing up. The rain is not gonna stop this message today. Y'all understand? That's what they want. Y'all know they be making it rain. You know that, right? No, we know he comes to nature. So we're gonna make it rain. Nope, not today. Did you hear what I just said? Spirituality is about people, right? Who are tired of not taking control of their own lives. Religion is for people who want somebody else to take responsibility for their lives. You can't have both. So if you're not ready for higher knowledge, don't do psychedelics. Don't take it. Because once you go down this rabbit hole of spirituality, you start to see the scheme behind life. You start to see, like, this is a rat race, bro. We are on a wheel. This is a test. We're the rats. We're the pigs that are being tested. The food that they give us. Let me ask y'all a question. When you start to go in higher knowledge, when you start to, for example, psychedelics or meditation or whatever kind of practice you're into, don't you start to see and realize certain things. Out of all the restaurants in the entire world, right? Hold on, birds. I'm gonna get right to you. Out of all the restaurants in the entire world, let me ask y'all a question. Oh, I think the rain stopped. Ooh, we back out here. Yes, sir. The rain stopped for like 2 minutes. But let me ask y'all a question, bro. Out of all the restaurants that's in the world right now, you got Mickey D's, Burger King, Wendy's, not just in one state, I'm talking about all over the world. Where do you think they find all this extra beef? All these cows? You think there's enough cows to make, like, you think there's enough cows? You think there's enough chickens to make all these chicken sandwiches, all these burgers? Really? Y'all need to wake up. This is the stuff, the higher knowledge, spirituality, you'll start to realize, like, I wonder what else they use for meat. I'm gonna let y'all think about that. I'm gonna let you think about that. Because the universe already revealed the truth to me. When I have dreams, the universe shows me the truth. I already know what they're using as extra meat for the cheeseburgers that you love so much. I wonder why whenever I go to Walmart to make a cheeseburger, it doesn't have that quite distinct taste as Mickey D's. I wonder why. We're being tested on. This is because they know we're superhuman. They don't want our 12-strand DNA to activate. So what they do is they try to suppress it. That's why that's why Facebook is another corn hub, basically. Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram. I went on there and it's like another corn hub, bro. They want you constantly releasing your energy. They want you constantly eating. They want you constantly eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, which is your nervous system. Your nervous system. Your nervous system is that skeleton looking thing. When you strip away the body, the bones, the meat suit, that's all you're left with. It's brain, nerves, and freaking your skeleton. We're all electrical beings. Understand, bro. This is the stuff you realize when you take higher knowledge, when you psychedelics or meditation, or whenever you take that's the truth about psychedelics. You start to see that, man, if we're electrical beings, that's why we gotta wear shoes. That's why we sleep on beds who don't really allow us to actually rest. We never want to fast. We always want to eat something. Because we're taught we need 3 meals a day. No, you don't. Do you know how you're supposed to eat? Bro, I never eat. It's about to be 40 hours since I had my last meal. And look, I'm still shredded, bro. I'm shredded, bro. Hold on. I'm still shredded, bro. I should be bony and skinny, right? You just gotta know thyself. Man, this video has been going pretty long, but I just want to, let y'all know about higher knowledge, because this is stuff we should be telling ourselves. We should be learning. We should be wanting to learn and read about and teach our kids about. So if you like the message, man, make sure you hit a like and subscribe to the channel for more content, and then you will get more of my videos. But yeah, man, that's the truth. You take these mushrooms, you take these DMT, you better be ready to see the truth. Because if you're not, a lot of people, they come back and they're done. They're not good. They fried their nervous system and they can't live life. They end up in mental institutes, or they end up killing themselves, or they end up committing suicide, because they can't understand what they saw. So you need to train your nervous system in order for you to get to that point. Okay, so yeah, this information is very crucial. Like I said, I just wake up and I have these messages on my heart to give to y'all, because we're living in a world where we are gods, but we're gods who are suppressed. In order for us to really understand and see that we are gods, there's certain things we need to do in order to really express that godlike state. Like I said, get some sunlight, fast. You don't always need to be eating. Make sure you get some rest, meditate. I don't want this video to come out as if like I'm perfect. I'm talking to myself just as much as I'm talking to y'all. Everything I'm saying, this is from the universe. This is just a vessel. The universe is speaking through me to give this message. But I'm about to go watch this video back and be like, oh, I didn't even realize I said this. Because the universe is speaking through me. I'm learning too, people. We're all here to learn. That's what awakening is. Awakening is realizing how much you don't know. Like, wow, every day I'm like, I didn't know that. All right, man. I'm gonna catch you on the next video, man. Y'all be safe. I'm sending lots of love to every single person in the world, every single person who watches this video, who subscribes to the channel. I really, really appreciate you guys, man. And We're all growing together. None of us knows how much time we have left on this earth. So while we are here, we should be sharing love, wisdom, and positivity with each other and being honest and authentic. So thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you later.